EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us to the banks of Puget Sound and Chambers Bay Golf Course just outside of Tacoma, Washington. Rich Lerner pleased, as always, to be joined by Frank Nobilo up here in the tower. Now at the second and a medium-length par 4, Frank.
Yeah, a slight dogleg to the left, rather long, skinny green here, well bunkered all the way down the left side. Really anything down the right and the natural contours of the land should kick that ball a little to the left. It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
A dead-on look here for birdie. It is early, but he kind of needed that one. Had to take advantage here, and he did just that. So good work, and he's 1 under through 2. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners, well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Well, Frank, here at the 5th, and I'm not sure about my chances at a hole that's called free fall. I mean, are you kidding?
Well, should be free fall for you, that's for sure, and free fall for a lot of people playing it today. Hole looks straight away, but you see it starts to pinch in, that fairway that is, by bunkers left and right. And those bunkers come in exactly where you're trying to hit the tee shot. A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
6 feet now for birdie. Not a problem. That's in for birdie, and that score moves to 2 under par. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize it's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
Shot after shot, more evidence there with that beautiful touch.
A straightforward look here for birdie. Yes. Well done to get it in close, and then that finished off for a birdie here at the par 5. Frank, this is the 5th par 4 in a row, and they're not easy. This one here at 14 Really a daunting tee shot.
It is. That's why it's called Cape Fair. A true Cape hole in golf, Rich, is when you've got to decide how much you want to bite off when you hit across a slight dogleg. And this one, really, you're going to be rewarded the further left you can go. There is one little bunker in the middle of the fairway that you have to avoid. That's going to be 320 or so yards off the tee. This hole, 546 yards, you're going to see a variety of second shots, or the length of second shots here, determined purely by the bravery of the tee shot.
This one starting a little left off the tee. Oh, yeah, that is a beauty. Is that going to get the slope? Yes, it will. Check this out. Woo, that's going to keep right on going. .177 is the distance here as he preps his second to the par 4.
Oh boy, far from a good shot, that.
This would be huge from 30 feet away. Oh, boy, that looked good for a long time, didn't it? But it stuck by right at the end. That's 2 under par, going well. At last, Frank, a break from those long par 4s. We just played 5 par 4s in a row. Now, the par 3 15.
And also, as you can see in the distance, you can actually see a tree. It's one of the few that are on the golf course. Hence the name of 15, it's called Lone Fir. Not overly long, just a little short hole. But in a US Open, obviously they can play it at around 250 yards. It's just a fun par 3. But check where that flag is, because sometimes 3 is a good score here. But an easy flag position, then go straight at it.
That's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. Now to the par 4, 423 yards, 16th hole. What's the right play, Frank?
Fairway first. Once again, you'll see the slope of the fairway from the left to the right side. It means move your aim down that left side. It will make this fairway appear that much bigger. And of course, then when you hit into this green, you're really going to have to flight that second shot properly. This is like a tabletop green.
Frank, now a pretty short shot here into the 16th.
Yeah, green, anything other than flat. Very narrow, skinny green. It also slopes left to right. You can use that to your advantage. A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
This from about 10 feet. Ah, yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. Just 2 holes left to play. Now a par 3, the 17th, 218 yards, and all sorts of trouble, Frank, down that right.
Well, if you weren't beached at the 16th, then there's a chance you can be derailed, which is what this hole's called, at 17. Difficult par 3. You can see the bunker there in front, and once again, wind conditions. This is going to probably require one of the best tee shots, especially in the closing stages of a US Open.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
Nope. Three under on the day. Now to the 18th hole, Frank. Everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
Be pleased with that one. On and two, par 5. Didn't fly it there, but didn't have to. Got everything he needed out of that shot. Sitting in the catbird seat right now after two perfect golf shots. Now this for an eagle. Yes, a great putt there. It's in for eagle at 18. And that will finish off a round of 65. Very good. Well, Frank, this day had it all, didn't it?
It certainly did, Rich. It's always nice to play parkland golf where you play the ball through the air. But every now and again, when you get the opportunity to play a golf course like Chambers Bay and you get to see how the game was really invented, it can be played just as well along the ground as it can through the air. It's been fun.
Just a tremendous day here in the Great Northwest from Chambers Bay in the state of Washington. For my partner Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.